a song. It's called Bonobibi, from season 2. Meghdol and Jahura Baul. So it says Bonobibi is a manifestation of the protective, healing, and nurturing traits of Mother Nature. In Bangladeshi folklore, she has protected forest dwellers from the paws of Dakshinrai, who used to shapeshift as a tiger. Even today, we witness how nature has nurtured the lives of this beautiful delta we call home. Beyond the chaos of urban life, a part of our heart still yearns to go back to our lore, legends, and fables we have grown up with. That's true. The more I get older, the more I realize how connected, or how much I want that connection to Earth, to the realm that we sort of live in. Modern and urban life feels so far removed from that. But yeah, let me react to this, and I can probably talk about that a bit more in detail.
Season 2.
Oh, someone in the comments, please tell me what the translation of this is. Those ambient sounds of the jungle, so beautiful.
Bonobibiর পায়ে ফোটে বুনোরদের
I love that. They're using like ambient sounds, but also they just used, so someone was like, I'm assuming they're hitting grain, and then the other people were like sifting grain, which is also part of like storytelling, is to bring in elements of the cultural background, but then bringing that into the music. That is like a touch of, that's such a cute, like such a, not cute is the wrong word, it's such a brilliant small detail. And they're even using leaves, probably like just maybe something your ear wouldn't even pick up, but it might, and that's just brilliant.
যদি হয় চৈতে বৃষ্টি তবে হবে ধানের সৃষ্টি জ্যৈষ্ঠতে তারা ফোটে তবে জানবে বর্ষা বটে গাছে গাছে আগুন জ্বলে বৃষ্টি হবে খনায় বলে ব্যাঙ ডাকে ঘন ঘন শীঘ্র হবে বৃষ্টি জান যদি হয় চৈতে বৃষ্টি তবে হবে ধানের সৃষ্টি জ্যৈষ্ঠতে তারা ফোটে তবে জানবে বর্ষা বটে গাছে গাছে আগুন জ্বলে বৃষ্টি হবে খনায় বলে।
This is brilliant already. Brilliant. I just want to go back just to see that.
তারা ফোটে তবে জানবে বর্ষা বটে গাছে গাছে আগুন জ্বলে বৃষ্টি হবে খনায় বলে।
His voice is so large.
আদিবাসী কোন গ্রামে তোমার কান্না আমার কান্না ঝিরিপথ হয়ে নামে ও ও ও পাখি ঠোঁটে তুলে নাও খড়
such a good sense of the feeling of probably where these tales have been passed on from. You know, talking about like a bird with a straw in its mouth, and the shepherd boy telling you the same story again, the one he probably knows. And then also that element of the tale of Bonobibi, who we can see is doing an interpretive dance in the back, because that also adds to the everyday life of what it was like, you know, 100 years ago or more. I'm not sure when this fable is from, or this myth is from, but it really does give me a sense. I grew up in a rural area, so I have a very good understanding of urban life, but also, you know, very deeply culturally rooted lifestyle. So this kind of appeals to me nicely. It's a nice guitar. This is making me emotional. I think it's because I've grown up in a digital world where everything Western felt, the narrative always made it seem that it was cooler. And as I get older, I realize how like deeply rooted our Asian heritages and cultures are. We have so much depth. It's so beautiful. I love it. Just that storyline of all the different places and the people doing different things, and somewhere in the midst of all of this is also a magical entity that is woven in the fabric of the society. It's gorgeous. To say he's talking about the jungle when he says the greenish darkness and the law of magic, because remember, spoken word was probably the only way to pass down stories, especially back then, and that was the only way of keeping those stories alive. So the magical lore that strums in the greenish darkness is such a great line.
ঘন জঙ্গলে ময়ূর নাচে আদিম তালে তালে তোমার নিহত সুরের কসম গর্জে বীর ধনুকে এই পৃথিবীর মরা ঘাসে তবু মুক্তির ফুল ফোটে ও ও ও পাখি ঠোঁটে তুলে নাও ঘর দুটো গান ও ও ও রাখা মিথ্যে বাঁধের গল্প শোনা ও ও ও পাখি ঠোঁটে তুলে নাও ঘর দুটো গান ও ও ও রাখা পৃথিবীর শেষ গানটা শোনা
I find this achingly beautiful because on one hand all these stories that have been passed down are slowly being lost, but this ensemble that Coke Studio has created has kind of kept it alive, because here I am reacting to it, one of 11 million people that have reacted to it. So you know, the story is still alive, even though he says just a little bit back. Sing me the last song of the earth, which there's a weird feeling I get, is that we are losing so much touch with earth. Is one way of saying it, but it's like the fabric of humanity is being lost. Our cultures, our traditions are sadly being eradicated in front of our eyes, and I'm so glad there's things like this that keep it alive. What a beautiful voice. That's a nice little tie-up at the end. The way I see it is, the more, like, this song about Bonobibi brings her alive, and there she is dancing in the forest. And as the song finishes, the dark green of the forest comes over her again, and she falls back into it. That is real magic, Coke. I love that song. Again, thank you for watching. I think I'm going to do a few more. So yeah, that was really, really cool. I'll try to remember the artists. I'll probably listen to these again in the car while I'm driving.